Before that happens, though, I know we're going to be joined by yet another live interview in just a second here. Jeramiah Dickey making the rounds. We're going to welcome him on the show right now.
He wants to come.
I know you're the most popular man in Boise on game day,
jump
Jeramiah.
in at any time.
We already talked with Dr. Marlene Trump a little bit about it, but big news for you guys.
Yeah.
I will say finally kicking off your capital campaign. I only say finally because I know that you guys have been putting in so much work behind the scenes on this thing.
We have, and honestly, I felt bad because I can't say enough about Matthew Ewing, and hopefully you all spoke about him. He's one of the best in the industry and one of the best I've ever worked with. But I felt bad because we were well out in front of this. So we've been in this campaign for a while now, and that's a testament to them trusting me and Bronco Nation stepping up, and so we've hit the ground running, and I'm pumped now that we can publicize things and really push this thing forward.
I want to get your reaction to some of the stuff that we learned from Dr. Trump. $295 million into this $500 million mission already that you want completed by 2028. What is more impressive, the fact that you have already hit $295 million, or the fact that 50,000 individual donors want to be a part of this mission at Boise State?
Honestly, all of the above, and I think it's something that you should always be in a campaign, in my opinion, and this is launching us into this, next 5 to 10 year period, and to have that many people in the Treasure Valley and beyond support us, and that dollar amount, it shows you what's possible. And quite honestly, I'm already looking at the next campaign because I have no doubt we're going to blow this one out of the water.
Of course you are.
Of course.
We
next?
We heard the presentation was a lot of fun last night. How much fun has it been for you to connect with these donors, these alumni who are passionate about Boise State University, both in terms of academics and athletics, and connect with them and get them to be part of this mission?
One, I come from the fundraising side, and I love our team, I love our community, and relationships are important. And so to have that many people there to kick this off and to provide me the opportunity to connect with our most loyal, it means a lot to me. I mean, this is a people business, and relationships matter, and that's something that is always going to be consistent with me.
Well, talking with Dr. Trump, she mentioned facilities as part of what, the money that athletics races could go towards. What is your vision? As much as you could say, we have seen some grand visions out of you, Jeramiah, whether it be the stadium renovation project, the Athletes Village. What is on the top of your to-do list?
Still the North End Zone. We got to get that going, and it's in process, which is great. The Ox Gym is in progress. We're having conversations on that front. But both those projects were chunks that we felt comfortable biting off that we're going to domino into the east side of the stadium and the extra mile in general. We need more premium space. We need better concourses. We need better fan experience, especially on the east side and especially in the guts of extra mile. So I fully expect us to knock out both the North End Zone and Ox, and it's going to domino into those others. And I would expect prior to the end of this campaign, we're starting on those.
When you go around the Mountain West Conference this year, you have visited and toured the new stadium at San Diego State, the same with the stadium in Fort Collins. I know that you guys have nice facilities here, but how badly do you need to continue to push forward?
Oh, it's a priority. We have to, because we know it impacts our how we compete. It impacts recruiting. It impacts our staff. It matters. It impacts our fan base, right? And I would be doing everyone a disservice if I didn't live out in action that everything counts, everything matters. And my job is to go and create the vision, provide the direction, and go out and do it. And that's what we're doing. And so looking at something like San Diego State, that would kill here. Now, can we raise $300+ million, and how long would that take? So we're choosing to bite off these chunks that will domino into the rest of the facility to create something epic.
As you take a look at the atmosphere, we see the fans piling in right now. Last time we were out on the Blue, an insane atmosphere for the San Jose State game. The players talked about how much it meant to have that raucous atmosphere. It was all over social media, every fan talking about how great it was. What's it like for you and your staff to get to realize what this could look like and see all that hard work pay off?
It's everything. I said it 3 years ago, almost to the day, coming up in January, that these are the expectations, and to see Bronco Nation meet those expectations. And I understand that people are frustrated, and rightfully so. We're disappointed too. But the fact is, they show up. and they continue to support us, and they are having an impact on outcomes in games, and that's awesome. That's what you want as an athletic director and a leader of a fan base like this. You want them to know that it matters, and I can't say enough. I mean, we have 35,000 plus tickets out. I know we're top 20 in attendance from a capacity standpoint. I said 6 games, 6 sellouts. That's what we can control, and Bronco Nation is stepping up, and I can't thank them enough. And also our students. Our students have been unbelievable.
I know you're kind of an open book, Jeremiah. You know, you look at the football team's success right now. They sit at 3-4, and I know that the standard here, well, that's not quite meeting the standard. What is your take on how the football season has gone so far, and how do you support it moving forward?
Yeah, I think I've spoken to it in Andy, and very similar to some of the comments that we've already made publicly. We understand what the expectations are. We understand what the standard is. That's why I'm here, and so I embrace it. And yes, I know people are disappointed, but our work and our work ethic and our process is consistent, and we continue to show up, and I promise you there's a light at the end of this tunnel.
Well, we certainly see that with you still packing the stadium. Near capacity, once again, over 35,000 as of this morning. Really quick, more nervous for this game, Jeremiah, or your kids' game this morning? How did it go?
More nervous for this game. You know, my kids' game, I can still be a fan and support, but you know, quite honestly, I'm not nervous, man. I've seen them at practice. I'm in the locker room. You know, our team is ready, and I believe that, and I'm always going to believe that. And it's a 1-0 mentality, and I'm pumped for this game to start.
Jeremiah, we appreciate you joining us on Bronco Roundup Game Day.
Broncos.
We'll turn you loose.